Okay, so I'm going to talk about the various types of foiling treatments and how they're treated in Lorcana. So I want to talk about the English versus the Japanese foiling. And I want to kind of show, it's kind of hard to see the difference, but if you look at the English versions, they kind of have like this, almost like this matte finish to them. Like you can see some graininess in the foiling, and it's a part of the foiling process. Whereas the Japanese has like a much smoother finish. So if you like this kind of more smooth finish to your foils, like Japanese foils are really nice. So those are some differences between the foils. You know, it's kind of hard to tell basically, and when you're looking at them, you can really, I can still see it even with the camera here, is you kind of see this graininess to this English foil, and this is just smooth, much smoother. Besides that, the cardstock is thicker on the Japanese ones. It's just a thicker card. Like, you can see the edge there. These are both brand new cards, right? That's the Japanese. This is the English. It's just thinner. It's flimsier. I don't like them at all. You can see this with the basic ones too, right? So let's take a look at the English one. Right, pretty thin. If you look at the Japanese one, it's clearly thicker. That's just a thicker, heavier duty cardstock. So, like in terms of like play quality, like the Japanese card's just much better. Like I just prefer this. It's like when you're shuffling, you feel like you actually have a deck of cards, right? Now, this could cause problems in tournaments. I know in Magic the Gathering, right? If your cards are different thicknesses, right? That can be marked cards for tournament play. So if you're going to use Japanese cards, I suggest you use your entire deck in Japanese. Like, I haven't like weighed these, but I can tell you like right now, this is heavier, like by a good margin. Like if I was to put this on a scale, like you would see the difference immediately. Yeah. So if you're wondering like the quality wise, like for my preferences, I prefer the Japanese. If you like, you know, cards that are a little bit more flexible, right? This one's a little bit harder to push, but I like cards that are a little bit more flexible. Go with the English versions, right? But yeah, quality wise, Japanese way better. So I mean, that's just my take on it. Like, I think personally, for me, the foiling on the Japanese cards just looks nicer, less grainy, overall better quality. So that's just my 2 cents. Hopefully that gives you a little bit more information on the differences between the quality of the Japanese and the English cards.